this is the master suite. It's a very nice, big size. This whole house it's really big, and that's very awesome. This is the doorway to the bathroom, and this is the current doorway that goes out into that hall. Right now, there is only a single vanity in there, and I was like, if you have a master bathroom ensuite, you really need a double vanity. According to the size of this house, I was like, we have to have room for a double vanity, because right now there's not. So the plan is to actually use this doorway to go into the master bathroom. So then we'll shut this door here, and we'll have room for a nice, big, long double vanity, if that makes sense. And then this doorway here will get shut. So this third bedroom over here, or fourth bedroom, whatever you want to call it, I don't feel like they need access to this bathroom, because there's going to be another one just around the corner, you know, on the other side of this bathroom. So shutting this door and switching doorways to come in here, if that makes sense. And it was all equipped for handicapped, but we'll take out all of the tile, remove everything. Pretty much the bathrooms are going to be gutted. Just really excited to make it all look so much better. Sometimes it can be hard to envision at this point, but I feel like we've got a good starting off point, and the details will hopefully fall into place.
Kind of suspicious there was leakage, because the outside, which would be the hall going back, they had wainscoting on the outside, and we took that wainscoting off, and it was all kinds of fake holes in the drywall. This wall here is brand new, so I don't know when this wall got added. We're suspicious that this house got added onto a couple pieces at a time, because there's different.
So we're trying to figure out if we can get a approximately 72-inch vanity in through the doorway here. It's gonna be a little close.
I think I would just crowd this doorway over a little bit. Every little inch will give us, you know, help. And this wall here can be kept back. The shower is gonna end here, so we can't keep, you know, I don't wanna bring the wall out much further than the shower. There's no reason to. Right. So the further we keep this wall back and the further we move that doorway over, the better angle we're gonna have to.
I really want to put a big vanity in there.
Twist and shout.
So in the bathroom, I had our contractor form us some arches. I had seen something that I really liked, and I wanted to do that in the bathroom just to add a little bit of architectural detail. So he framed it out for us, and we're going to be doing like open shelving at least halfway up, and then in the bottom we're going to be putting in a cabinet just to add some extra storage and also some interest. And I think we're going to be doing a butcher block as the shelves. I want them to be chunky, but it's a little hard to find good product, you know, and this is something we can buy at like Home Depot or Lowe's. You can do that yourself. We actually use butcher block in our own home for like a desktop, so that's why I decided to do it, because it's a nice light colored wood, and I'll probably just like clear coat it. So I'm excited. I think it'll add, you know, some nice detail to the bathroom. So the next step was tile work, and we got Kyle Stolzfus from here in town to do the tile work. His sister helped him out a little bit too as well, and we're thankful they were able to work with us and put up with all my indecisiveness at times. But yeah, I am happy with the end result, and I'm excited to show you guys the rest of the house then. So for the bathroom vanity, this one comes from Home Depot, and I ordered it knowing that it would be the wrong shade, and I was intending for my dad to spray it, which is what I did then. I wanted it to be a slightly different shade to kind of match the tile in the shower a little bit better. My dad sprayed for years and years, so he's a pro at it.
stille denk for det her.
Yeah.
Så nästan gärna hugga.
You're good. Okay, come on in.
Okay, let's go down.
As I stand here and watch.
That's a big one.
So I really wanted to do a board and batten feature, as I mentioned, in the bedroom, and Nick made that happen. We thought we'd put up the board as well, but in the end, we didn't. Stuff costs a lot right now, and we decided it's gonna be just fine to do just the battens. So we did install just the battens going all the way to the ceiling, and then have a trim piece to kind of finish it off, and I'll just show you guys the process. So right now I am painting and sanding the battens for the wall. I'm definitely not necessarily going to recommend this process. I do think I would try to find something that is pre-primed, like MDF, that's actually smooth. This is just not the best option. It's definitely a lot more work than what we expected. When you're doing board and batten, be prepared to deal with maybe crooked ceilings or walls that are not even. It looked a little wonky when he was installing it. You can see there at the top, but Caulk actually did a really good job of it. Just take some latex, acrylic, or whatever you want to call it, the paintable style caulk, and put that there, and then you can go ahead and paint over it. Just go ahead and fill the holes with putty, and then you'll have to give it a final coat of paint. But we decided to paint the wall first because it would be a lot less trimming to do, and I'm glad we did it that way. Okay, plumbing is happening this morning in most of the bathrooms and the kitchens. There's a couple things that we're still missing, but they're working on it. They're doing a great job. So we've got Wagler Plumbing doing everything for us, which is great, and they do a very good job. So I did want to mention that I'm working with Delta Faucet on this whole house project, and I'm super grateful to them for that. And I'll show you guys a little unboxing of all the different fixtures, at least some of them, and then I wanted to show a little bit of the installation process, and that will actually include the other bathrooms and the kitchen as well. Even though I'm not showing the complete look in this video, I wanted to at least put all of the faucets in one video and show you guys how they all look put together, and then in future videos you will be seeing more of the actual spaces. I do love Delta faucets, and especially the champagne bronze. I went with two different finishes. I went with champagne bronze and also matte black. So I love how they look. The champagne bronze especially is my favorite. I have not really found another brass that I love quite as much as I do this one, and I definitely will leave links to what I can in the description box below if you're interested.
This guy has never gotten this much attention working.
That's right, yeah. All right.
This is the Kyra pull down faucet for a bathroom. It's a newer product, and it's really cool because you can actually pull down a sprayer end just like you do in like the kitchen. So think, you know, toothpaste and kids and things like that. It's a really cool feature. In the bathtub, we have the Strike Tub and Shower Unit. It features a H2O kinetic technology, and the dual style valve is designed to control the volume and the temperature separately, which is really, really nice. In the other bathroom, we have the Becker widespread handle, and I believe this one is sold at Lowe's, just in case you're wondering. And then we also have the Kyra Monitor 14 series shower trim in here. So in talking about the shelves here, we did use the butcher block. Nick made little strips of wood to then fit inside of the butcher block. He just routed it. He actually bought a router just for this, and you can see it just slides onto the wood and it looks completely flush, and you don't have any like brackets or anything. So it's a great way to do it if you're looking for something. The router is actually not terribly expensive. And now for the fun part, the decorating begins. So I've got another Laloy rug here. This one I bought myself. This is one of Chris Loves Julia's line, CLJX Laloy. They're often labeled as, and I think this is the, what's it called? Denim and Spice. And this is like around an 8 by 11, a little bit longer than 11, I think. I thought I would mention, I used air mattresses for the beds that we have in the different rooms here. Since it's just for staging, I didn't want it to take up a lot of room. I didn't want to spend a lot of money on it. So I used air mattresses, and I think it works pretty well. It might not be perfect, but honestly, once you get all the covers and everything on it, you don't really notice it. And I think it's a pretty good way to be able to save some money and space and everything. So Miss Oakland here is just full of it right now. She's 17 months old. She's very busy, keeps us on our toes, but we love her. And yeah, the kids have been highly involved throughout this whole thing. I will say I think they're quite ready for it to be done. But we've also had to help some babysitters and my mom and dad and stuff helping, so that always is much appreciated. This room has come so far. I'll give you guys a nice look at the before so you can really enjoy the after. Let me show you guys the room. So I love how the room turned out. It feels very calming and peaceful to me. I hope that the new owners will love it as well. And I kept it pretty neutral out here. That way they can kind of do what they want. There is probably the option of them buying the furniture if they want, but I'm not necessarily planning on that. I decided to kind of do blue tones in here and carry it into the bathroom. I kept it very simple because of the staging part. I didn't want to go overboard, but yet I wanted it to feel cozy and homey, that they can imagine themselves in the space. I did add curtains. And then I do have this little corner here. Would be great for a chair maybe, or a bench, whatever they prefer. I also have that media console table over there acting as a dresser. I'm trying to use kind of some multi-purpose options, and I thought that one best fit in with what I had available. I do love this whole vibe here. It just feels very peaceful and relaxing, and I really, really love how it turned out. The color on the wall is something that I don't have a name for, because I started with something and I didn't like it, and so I added a few things. My dad thought I should add a little bit of black to it, and in the end we left it. We had already I'd already given multiple coats and I didn't want to keep doing it, so I think it looks great. It just has a lot of like neutrals, and then I brought in the blue to kind of flow into the bathroom as well. I did add other legs to the bed. Beware if you're ordering beds online to make sure that, you know, they're the right height. It was just a little short, and it's still borderline too short, but it's actually not too bad the way it is. I just bought some other legs and we kind of cut them to size, and it definitely helped out a lot. So they're just like the kind you can turn in. So I found some at Home Depot, and that kind of remedied my situation. And then I brought in a couple of brass accents. Also wanted to mention that the bedding is multiple places, but the duvet cover is Amazon. The Euro shams are from Walmart, and then the pillow, the lumbar pillow, is from HomeGoods. Also wanted to mention that the wall color throughout the house and this main wall here is Chantilly lace by Benjamin Moore. We also have the ceilings in the same color. So just very briefly touching on a few things here in the bathroom. I love how it turned out. I love the shelves and the arch detailing. I feel like that adds so much. I'm just grateful to my dad and Nick for making it happen. My dad did a lot of work in this house behind the scenes, and he probably gets the MVP of the whole thing. I'm just really pleased with it and pleased with the end result. And also, as far as the rest of the bathroom, I kept it pretty classic, although it is a bit of a bolder color. Hopefully the new owners will love it and will just feel like this is a space they can kind of customize and just feel relaxed and just a place that they can enjoy being in. Wanted to show these Delta fixtures as well. This is their 12-inch, it's like a big rain head shower, and I'm kind of jealous of it. But I love the champagne bronze features in here along with the blue tile. We went with a handheld shower here, and it slides up and down so you can move it up or down. It functions separately or together with the rain head. And then there's of course the diverter here that you use to access everything, and I just think it looks beautiful in here. It's very sleek and I really like it. And there's also these faucets from Delta. These are very classic and could go with a lot of different things. And then also paired with the blue Vanity, I feel like the gold just really looks good with that. Alright, that is it, you guys. I hope you all enjoyed this video, and make sure you're tuned for next week's video. I'm really excited about this series, and I hope you all are enjoying it, and share it with your friends. That would mean a lot to me. Thank you all so much for watching. I will see you in my next one. Bye, guys.